Canada's finally had enough. The latest round of crackdowns and deportations on Indian illegal immigrants has officially kicked off. This isn't just regular law enforcement, it's a clear message. Canada's fighting back. Why did Canada end up here? I talked about this in my last video, remember? Over the past decade, Indian immigration to Canada has grown like crazy. 2024's latest Canadian census shows Indian Canadians now make up nearly 7% of the country's total population. That's almost 3 million people, a huge jump from a decade ago. 1 out of every 4 new Canadian citizens is from India, and among international students, Indians make up 40. They basically keep Canada's student sector afloat, but behind this seemingly shiny immigration success story, there's a massive gray industry. The 2023 student visa fraud scandal was wilder than you think. Back then, over 700 Indian students got scammed by agents. They entered Canada with fake acceptance letters from Canadian schools. Some even paid 100,000 RMB, around $14,000 in agent fees, hoping to turn their lives around through studying in Canada, only to find out it was all a scam the second they landed. Talk about getting played hard. Data from Canada Border Services Agency CBSA is even more shocking. Fake agent schemes, widespread fake documents, even fraudulent refugee claims. And this isn't a one-off, it's a full-on assembly line operation now. What's really ticking off locals? Tons of Indians aren't moving to Canada to integrate, they're here to take over spots. In many Toronto and Vancouver neighborhoods, Indians have basically monopolized taxi and trucking jobs. Even fast food joints are dominated by them. Local job seekers ran online. Lots of shops openly write Indians only in job posts. Even black applicants get shut out completely. Worse, some netizens filmed Indian immigrants littering in parks and even peeing or pooping in public. That's how the Indo-Canada nickname went viral everywhere. But what finally pushed Canada over the edge? Double hits to livelihoods and safety. Canada's housing prices have skyrocketed in recent years, and unemployment's shot past 6. Locals blame immigrants for squeezing public resources. Hospitals have lines wrapping around buildings. School classrooms are so packed no one has space to sit. Public services are already stretched thin. And the worst part, Indian gang crime is getting worse. CBSA has exposed Indian gangs infiltrating Canada multiple times. Cross-border money laundering and street shootouts make headlines non-stop. Even Canadian PM Trudeau has called out the need for tough crackdowns. Canada put up with this for years, but now it's done. Check out Canada's latest moves. In 2025's second quarter, India's student visa rejection rate spiked to 80, nearly double what it was last year. CBSA is doing surprise checks on temporary status holders. From construction sites in Calgary to restaurants in Toronto, raids keep coming one after another. By July 2025, 1,891 Indians have been deported already. They're about to beat 2024's 1,997 record, and there are still 6,837 people waiting to be deported, the biggest group of pending deportees in Canada. CBSA's statement was cold too. If you're here illegally, you have to leave. Lots of those caught cry foul. We worked hard. We contributed to Canada. But here's the thing, only 625 Indians were deported in 2019. That number's tripled in just a few years. If they were actually just contributing, would things have gotten this bad? When contributions become an excuse to break the rules, they stop being contributions. Now Canada's finally waking up. It's not becoming more diverse, it's being reshaped. Cultural clashes, resource fights, system loopholes, these tensions have built up for too long. Now society's fighting back, and this deportation wave? It's just the start. The real chaos is still coming. Immigration rules will definitely get tighter. Trust in Indian immigrants will fade little by little. It might even hit trade and diplomacy between the two countries. Last question for y'all. When a country finally decides to hold its ground and tighten immigration, can people who once treated that country like their come and go as you please backyard still waltz in and out like they used to?